I'm a very, very, very like nice landlord, friendly landlord, will work with people, but when you don't pay and you owe me money, I'm coming for my money. So this is also sworn as a warrant of debt. So if she doesn't pay it, it will turn into a warrant. So welcome back to another installment of This Week in Real Estate, where I recap my week as a self-managing landlord of over 20 plus units and a fix and flip investor. Diving into this week, started off the week winning a judgment against a tenant that moved out. Well, I forced out earlier this year. So when she left, she hadn't paid rent, so she had a balance there. And then the turnover cost were there as well. So I had to like replace the carpet throughout the house because they had gotten stuff in the carpet that I couldn't just clean. So I was able to win the judgment for the rent that she hadn't paid plus the cost of those repairs. So now we will have to kind of go into like a lien or wage garnishment situation where we have the judgment. Now we have to collect on that judgment. So we have to figure out where she works and what assets she has so we can kind of go after that. I'm a very, very, very like nice landlord, friendly landlord, will work with people, but when you don't pay and you owe me money, I'm coming for my money. So this is also sworn as a warrant of debt. So if she doesn't pay it, it will turn into a warrant. So pay up. Following, we had a appraisal for one of the refis that we're looking to do, and the tenant just blew this appraisal. So everything was set up perfect. Then my team member that was there to meet the appraiser is like, yeah, we got to reschedule. 2 of the 3 bedroom doors are locked. And so the appraiser is like, well, I got to get in there. So I called the tenant like, yo, I told you we were coming today. Like, why are the doors locked? He's like, oh, my bad, I'm on my way. I'm like, no. Like, why are they locked? And he's like, oh, it's just a habit. So I was very frustrated. But we rescheduled the appraisal for this week. So hopefully he'll just pop in, see those 2 rooms and pop out. We can get the appraisal back like next day because it's literally all he has to do now. So maybe we can close that refi out by next week. I'm never like optimistic about the timeline for appraisals, but maybe we'll cross our fingers on that one. We had someone move in. So last week or a week or so ago, I talked about the unit where the people were like arguing with me about their deposit. So someone saw that unit, we did the whole application process and processed that person for move in, which was great. One thing I always do with like move-ins or try to do, didn't go as planned this week, but I get the deposit and the first month's rent in certified funds, so that there's no like question about can they pay their first month. It's there in like a money order, or they can send it via Zelle. But that way, you know, money is good for deposit and first month. But that person's in, so 1 less vacancy. Happy about that. What else? Oh, the people that broke their lease, we walked their unit and it was pretty standard. Like, we have to clean it, which I've already had done. There's a couple areas that needed to be patched and painted. So we'll do that. And I've already set it up with the Show Mojo box. So I think showings will start as early as tomorrow. So if we can get someone in there this month, then we kind of keep a month, if you will, because when the people moved out, they paid 2 months rent as like the cost for breaking their lease. So if we're able to fill it in a month, then we can save a month, which would be awesome. One of the flips that we've been working on, it hit the market Friday. So excited about that. We were able to finish the project in a month, end to end. So I closed on the purchase on July 30th. It hit the market on August 30th. really cool and excited about that. We've had one showing this weekend so far, but it is a holiday weekend, so we're hoping for a little more magic there. And fixing a flip really quick is like a gift and a curse. And I say that because there's the FHA 90-day rule. So basically, a person owning a property has to own it for 90 days before they can accept an FHA offer or a buyer with an FHA loan. So because I was able to fix up the property in 30 days, I pretty much have 60 more days before I can accept a FHA offer. I can accept a conventional loan, I can accept a VA loan, but an FHA loan, I have to wait 60 more days. And I've had two scenarios with this, right? So I've had one scenario where I accepted an FHA offer and within like that 90-day period, and then basically at like day 90, they processed it and we were able to close on day like 92. And then I've had a scenario where accepted an FHA offer thinking it would be like that first scenario where on day 92 we closed, but they didn't start the process till day 90. So we accepted the offer, they kind of put it on hold, and then on day 90 we amended the contract and had to wait another 30 days to close it. So with that being said, I'm really hoping for a VA loan on this one, hoping to get a buyer with a VA loan within the next 2 weeks. Average time on market is 30 days, so if it's between now and 30 days, I'll be cool, but you know, less time the better when you're sitting on flips. What else? We had a couple maintenance calls and they have like a common thread. Right now, it's people with like not getting airflow or their air conditioner isn't cooling, and it's because of their filters. A lot of times when nothing else, like everything's running, it's just not cooling. It's their filters. People have been burning their AC throughout the summer, and so now their filters are clogged and they're just dirty, so the system's not working like it should. So this is my reminder to you, if you have rental properties, especially as like the cooler months come up back east, it's to change your filters, because you're gonna get a lot of no heat calls when people are trying to run their heater and they run it all summer to try to keep it cool, and now they're trying to run the system all winter to keep warm. Those filters are gonna get dirty, and when they're dirty and the system can't breathe, it does not perform. So change your filters. But that's really all that happened this week. It was kind of a quiet week, which I don't mind. So yeah, that was This Week in Real Estate.